you on full screen?
Yes.
And no music, right?
Yep.
All right, good.
Good morning, guys. How you doing? So my name is Dr. David Lamton. I'm from Ethiopia, Africa. So I'm here representing Liyana Healthcare. So I would like to say that about our corporate structure. Liyana Healthcare has over 9 hospitals within 10 regions of the Ethiopian community, and we have been pioneers in the healthcare community by building the oxygen manufacturing plant and by building a dialysis center for the first time in the southern part of the region, by opening a trauma and surgical center, which is the first of its kind in the southern part of the region. So our founder and CEO, Dr. Gurmat Bapi, is a profound believer and a fantastic leader in by hybriding innovative and healthcare. Dr. Gurmat Bapi and me met while he was my pathology lecturer while I was in medical school. And after I graduated my medical school, I pitched him the idea of establishing the first telemedicine company in Ethiopia. So that's how we established the 9th division of Liyana Healthcare PLC, which is I'm a co-founder of, called Liyana Digital Healthcare Solutions. So Liyana Digital Healthcare aims to bring healthcare wherever you are. So we believe access to healthcare is a fundamental human right. Everybody should have a standard access to healthcare, and specialist and subspecialist consultation should be very affordable, convenient, and they should make sense for the patient and for also the doctors to practice the medical consultation by using online. So what Liyana Care has done is by building our Liyana Care app, which is both on Play Store and App Store, we have managed to the patients can create an account and fill their prior medical history. The doctors can also create an account and fill their educational background, work history, and credentials. So they can book that appointment virtually or an audio. And which also takes consultation. And it has a gateway of prescribing medication, and it has also laboratory imaging gateway of prescribing laboratory and imaging modalities and prescription medication. So we established our company in September 2020. Since our establishment, within the last 2 years alone, we have conducted more than 4,000 virtual and audio consultation for patients all over our country and outside of Ethiopia. Since the advent of COVID pandemic, we have noticed that there's a surge of demand for telemedicine practice. I know you guys have it in the US also, but for the concept of telemedicine in Africa is quite new because we have a lot of problems. We have faced problems due to connectivity issue, people not being tech savvy, not relayed. So creating a niche market and introducing that market to the convenient or at least the standard way of healthcare delivery system was a challenge, not only for the patients, but also for the doctors. So, but we have seen some improvements because currently we have more than 65 specialists and subspecialists in our platform registered and providing virtual consultation as we speak, not only in Ethiopia, but in Northern America and Canada and Europe for the Ethiopian diasporas living abroad, because they can pay $30 for a consultation with a psychiatrist for 45 minutes, which is very affordable. But in Ethiopian currency, that's a lot of money for the doctors. So what we believe is nobody has to travel hundreds of kilometers away from their home, adding an indirect cost to their health cost fee, adding a cost of travel, house rent, and food for their health care just to consult a neurologist to refill their epileptic medication or to consult a psychiatrist. I believe like every doctor should not commute at hours of drive from hospitals to hospitals every day just to consult a patient, which you can do while sitting at home. We have an excellent laboratory systems in Addis Ababa, a chain of laboratory systems, a chain of imaging laboratory systems, and a chain of pharmacies. After the doctor prescribes the issues, the laboratory tests and imaging investigation that he wants to be done, the only thing the patient has to do is take his app and go to the lab, give samples, and the result will be sent to the doctor, which both will be notified. And after the results, they will do a second appointment virtually, and your lab test is come by, and this is you. So after that, they can prescribe a prescription for them. The other thing is, I don't know about in the US, but in Ethiopia, it's very difficult for people to seek a mental health counseling services, because people think that they will get stigmatized because when they say they are seeking psychiatric consultation, marriage counseling, and whatnot, because we're not introduced to this. But after our telemedicine, more than, I would say, like 60% of our consultations are now telepsychiatry. This shows us there is an underserved population in Ethiopia which we can tap with telepsychiatry and telecounseling, which is very convenient. Now we are doing marriage counseling, mental health counseling, grief counseling, cognitive behavioral therapy, and psychoanalytic therapy, all virtually with the native Amharic speakers which they want from their community for Ethiopian diasporas living abroad. And my name is Dr. David. I'm representing Liyana Digital Healthcare, the first telemedicine company in Ethiopia, which I love to say every time. But I don't know, I feel like just talking to the doctors should be very accessible and cheap, and we can make it there, and we are going there.
Awesome.
Thank you.
Yeah. We got 3 minutes of questions, Q&A.
Hi.
How are you guys checking the credentials for
Yes.
these psychiatrists
Yep.
and vetting them?
All right.
Because you can.
Yeah. Okay, so the Ethiopian Ministry of Health has a credential issuing agency which issues and approves the credentials of medical doctors. After they send that the credential of their papers, we verify, because it has a verification code with the government, and after we verify, we authenticate and we allow them to practice in the platform. Yeah, so we do every background check and authentication for our healthcare providers, for everything they put on their profile, the certificate, the credential, the training they have done. The government has put in place to check all healthcare providers and to approve for their credentials. So we are doing that. We are making sure there's no fraud involved. So yeah. Don't be shy. I'm here. So.
All right.